Evening, Razorcade, Fake News 74. OpenAI declares chat dead, the interface dissolves. Anthropic engineers global pause verification. The acceleration halts. Apple admits AI failure. The hierarchy collapses. RAG gains depend on answer presence. The data rules. Chat dies. Into the news.
The top story originates from San Francisco. OpenAI has announced a fundamental product shift, declaring the conversational interface obsolete. ChatGPT will be rebuilt as an autonomous agent super app that executes tasks without user prompting. The organization is eliminating the chat layer to prioritize direct operational control over information retrieval. The shift is fundamental. The interface is obsolete. The layer eliminates. The control is direct.
This pivot fundamentally alters the human-machine interaction model. Users will no longer engage in dialogue, but assign objectives to systems that complete workflows autonomously. The market transitions from query-based engagement to result-based deployment. Engineering resources will redirect toward action planning and tool integration rather than conversational fluency. The interaction changes, the deployment is result-based, the fluency is...
Story 2. Anthropic has proposed a global deceleration protocol for artificial intelligence development. The organization advocates for humanity to reduce research velocity and is building cryptographic verification mechanisms to enforce compliance. The initiative requires laboratories to prove training compute cessation through zero-knowledge proofs to maintain market access. The protocol is proposed, the velocity reduces, the mechanisms enforced, the access is conditional.
This framework introduces a technical enforcement layer for international safety coordination. Competing laboratories must implement verifiable pause capabilities or face exclusion from shared semiconductor supply chains. The industry faces a choice between competitive acceleration and coordinated restraint backed by cryptographic audit trails. The layer is technical. The exclusion is automatic. The choice is stark. The audit is cryptographic. Story 3. Apple leadership has acknowledged critical deficiencies in the company's artificial intelligence strategy. Internal memoranda confirmed Tim Cook assumed direct command of the technology roadmap following early development failures. The executive hierarchy has collapsed into direct technological intervention as the board demands rapid consumer deployment. The deficiencies are acknowledged, the command is direct, the hierarchy collapses, the deployment is rapid.
This restructuring signals a loss of confidence in existing engineering leadership. The company will prioritize integration partnerships with established model providers over proprietary intelligence development. The market will witness a shift toward feature aggregation rather than foundational research. Innovation will be sourced externally while internal teams focus on seamless hardware synchronization. The confidence is lost. The partnerships to research is external, the synchronization is seamless.
Home Lab. Research demonstrates retrieval augmented generation improvements depend entirely on answer presence within source documents. Controlled audits show curation quality and prompt engineering complexity yield negligible performance gains compared to raw data availability. The retrieval pipeline sensitive to that indicans over semantic refinement techniques. The improvements depend. The gains are negligible. The pipeline simplifies. The indexing is comprehensive.
Independent operators should abandon complex rewriting strategies in favor of aggressive data ingestion. Local deployment efficiency increases when systems maximize document coverage rather than optimizing query formulation. The computational budget shifts towards storage expansion and embedding throughput rather than inference latency reduction. The strategy is abandoned, the efficiency increases, the budget shifts, the latency is secondary.
Speculation time. DeepMind executives discuss post-artificial general intelligence economics on recent industry broadcasts. The analysis suggests computational abundance will render traditional labor valueless while physical resource allocation becomes the primary constraint. The economic model inverts as digital opt infinite supply and we difficult forgettions to re-extrains the mork in pricing in
My prediction. Sovereign wealth funds will acquire exclusive rights to raw material supply chains within 24 months. Artificial intelligence development will bottleneck around lithium and copper availability rather than algorithmic innovation. The market will price geological assets against computational potential, while semiconductor fabrication becomes secondary to resource extraction. The funds acquire, the bottleneck is geological, the assets price, the extraction is primary. Okay.
That is your lot. I'm Razorcade. OpenAI kills chat. Anthropic builds the pause button. Apple admits failure. RAG needs answers. AGI economics inverts. The interface dies. The pause verifies. The hierarchy collapses. The data rules. The labor vanishes. The resources constrain. See you tomorrow, if tomorrow exists.